B&B Spoilers, October 13th to 17th. Finn confronts Lee, and Katie shocks Luna, telling her she and Bill will get custody of the baby. Introduction. The week of October 13th to 17th promises to be one of the stormiest yet in the Luna/paternity/custody saga. Secrets will be exposed, alliances tested, and loyalties fractured. In many ways, this season is the moment the writers are forcing the characters and the audience to swallow the implications of past deceptions. The key question looming: who is the father? And from that flows direction on custody, justice, vengeance, and redemption. Below is a day-by-day breakdown based on the spoilers you gave, plus what soap press sources hint, followed by major themes, character arcs, and what to watch for, and what might surprise us. Day-by-day story flow plus key moments. I'll align each day with what you sent, then layer in context or possible twists. Monday, October 13th. Spoiled moment. Bridget reveals paternity test results to the family. Also, Deputy Chief Baker arrives to rearrest Luna. What's going on underneath? The paternity test result is the pivot. It's not just about biological fact. It's a detonator for all the other relationships. Luna's shock from your flash. Luna is alive. Intensifies. She thought she could manage this return on her terms. But with revelations coming fast, she may be cornered. The rearrest suggests that, legally, Luna is far from safe. Even if the baby is hers or not, she's stuck in a web of accountability that others will exploit. Possible nuances. The paternity reveal might not be final or clean. In soap fashion, there could be tampering, misreads, but wait, there's more, a safeguard writers often lean on to stretch tension. Luna's reaction will tell us a lot. If she goes calm or composed, she may have anticipated something. If she packs a storm, she may be blindsided. Tuesday, October 14th. Spoiler highlights. Deacon reaches out for help with his marriage to Sheila. Katie shocks Luna by revealing that she and Bill will get custody of the baby. Finn confirms he wants justice no matter what. Digging deeper. The issue of custody is significant. For Luna, it's not just the question of paternity, it's the fight over her agency and her role as a mother or potential mother. Katie and Bill pushing for custody is shrewd. They have power, status, and legal resources. It's also emotionally charged. Katie's move may feel opportunistic or protective, depending on how it's framed. Finn's stance is worth watching. Justice no matter what could mean he supports Luna if she's wronged, or he pushes aggressively against her if he sees deception. He's stuck in the middle, between family, loyalty, and moral ground. Speculation. When Katie announces the custody claim, Luna's world fractures. She may lash out, publicly or privately, or try to maneuver legally, hire a savvy lawyer, dig up past mistakes, leverage emotional narratives. Deacon's subplot, his marriage, may tie in thematically loyalty, betrayal, and secrets. It might also serve as a counterpoint or cautionary mirror to Luna versus Bill/Katie. Wednesday, October 15th. Spoiler beats. Deacon begins therapy sessions with Taylor. Brooke confides to Ridge how happy she is in marriage and what she wants for Taylor's future. Sheila visits Deacon at IL Giardino. What this does, structurally, it gives emotional and relational breathing spaces. These scenes serve as a counterbalance to the high drama in the Luna arc. Taylor's future, Brooke and Ridge's marriage. These are world stakes that ground the soap in more than just scandal. Sheila visiting Deacon is ominous. She's always got an agenda, and being in proximity to vulnerable characters matters. Potential turning points. Therapy with Taylor might unearth deeper weaknesses or regret. It could also create opportunities for Sheila, who has the potential to overhear, intercept, and manipulate. Sheila's appearance in scenes that aren't directly related to Luna could hint at her potential involvement in the Luna conflict, potentially influencing events or making unexpected revelations. Thursday, October 16th. Spoiler events. Deke is saddened by Deacon's pain and confides in his sister, Hope. Ridge and Brooke share a passionate kiss. Deke secretly slips his portfolio into Forrester's design submissions. Why this matters. The Deke/Forrester subplot may seem tangential, but soaps seldom waste side characters. Deke infiltrating Forrester connects him to the core cast and may give him insight or leverage over other storylines. Ridge/Brooke's intimate moment is a reminder that romance, loyalty, and rivalry are never off the table. Emotions here may bleed into other conflicts. Deacon's pain is being witnessed and shared, that human vulnerability can open back doors. A person who is listening or paying attention may take advantage of the situation. Thematic echo. Slipping something into Forrester is a metaphor. Secrets enter in where they don't belong. Similarly, Luna's secrets have been pouring into everyone's lives. This subplot mirrors infiltration as a motif. Friday, October 17th. Spoiler highlights. Deke introduces himself to Elektra. Will struggles to understand why Luna targeted him. Finn confronts Lee over her decisions. Critical edges. The Elektra/Deke meeting, alliance or tension. Deke might be drawn into the Luna/Will conflict. Will questioning Luna's targeting implies conflict? On what grounds did Luna believe she had the right or the power over Will? This can set up motives, guilt, and blame. Finn confronting Lee is seismic. Lee's decisions regarding Luna's secrecy and the extent of her protection serve as a fundamental point of contention. Where this may land, a confrontation scene, possibly in Lee's domain, home, or hospital, could unfold, involving emotional stakes and potentially leading to an explosive revelation. Will may be pushed to take a more aggressive stance, legal, public, or he may spiral into doubt if the paternity result contradicts his hopes. Finn may be torn apart by his loyalty to Lee, his adoptive mother, his moral code, and Steffi's expectations. The big reveal is, Will the father? Since this is the crux, let's pull apart what the spoilers and soap press hints suggest, and where the twists might hide. What the sources say. Luna is confident that Will is the father. She smiles when the test is done. Celeb Dirty Laundry and Celebrating the Soaps both report this information. Soap Opera Spy speculates that if Will is not the father, Remy is the only major candidate. Soap Opera Spy. Celebrating the Soaps discusses Finn's moral dilemma regarding whether to inform Steffi about Lee's secret actions in saving and hiding Luna. Celebrating the Soaps. Other recaps mention that Lee's secrecy is a foundational fault. She saved her life, kept it a secret from everyone, and now must pay for that. Celebrating the Soaps +1. These point strongly toward Will being announced, or at least believed, as the father, yet with caveats. Risks, twists, and pitfalls. Tampering/falsified results. Given the soap opera genre, DNA tests can be switched, misread, or manipulated. Luna herself has a history of deception, spoiling trust, hiding information. Delayed twist. The test may say, yes, Will is the father. Then later someone uncovers evidence to the contrary, e.g., Remy's involvement, timing problems, alternate conception window. Emotional lie acceptance. Some characters may want the test to say Will is the father for power, leverage, or family image, and will defend it fiercely, even if doubts emerge. What the custody announcement suggests. Katie and Bill are pushing to obtain custody, assuming that Will is the father or expects the ruling. If the test confirms that Will is the father, Katie and Bill's legal grounds for custody become stronger. Should it later come to light that he isn't, it could invalidate the custody claims or result in complex legal reversals. If Will is not the father, then Luna's custody rights could be stronger, unless she's convicted or legally disqualified. But the narrative boilerplate suggests chaos, not clean justice. Character trajectories and motives. Let's map out how key players are likely evolving, or how this arc may shift them. Luna Nozawa. She has been the central figure in this turmoil. Initially presumed dead, then revealed to be alive, a secret was kept regarding her situation, including the unexpected news of a baby and paternity issues. Her confidence suggests she sees this as a victory or reclamation. But that hubris is dangerous. If the test is favorable, she'll push to assert motherhood, amplify her claims, and use emotional leverage. If the test results are unfavorable, she may resort to aggression or sabotage, particularly against those she believes have betrayed her. Lee Finnegan. She bears guilt, saving Luna, hiding secrets, and making decisions for Luna's sake. Her decisions now are under fire. Finn confronts her. Lee has to walk a tightrope. Protect Luna, maintain her integrity, manage her relationship with Finn, and face possible exposure. Finn Finnegan. His role is agonizing. He is torn between his adoptive mother, Lee, the moral imperative, Steffi's expectations, and his integrity. If the test says Will is the father, he may support that outcome or push to ensure truth. If the result is ambiguous, he may become an investigator or moral center, trying to balance love and justice. Katie and Bill. Their move for custody is tactical. They have power, resources, and legal sophistication. Bill has a history of controlling narratives. Katie is more morally grounded, though wounded. They may be accused of overreach or weaponizing influence. If they succeed, they shift the power equation. Will Spencer? He's under pressure. Is he ready to accept paternity? To fight custody? To reconcile with Luna if the test says yes? Will May respond defensively or reluctantly? His attitude toward the baby, Luna, Katie, and Bill will define his integrity or lack thereof. Poppy, Remy, Deacon, Sheila, and Steffi. Poppy faces a major challenge. As Luna's mother or one of her few supporters, she may try to shield Luna or act on guilt/anger. Remy is the alternate father candidate. He may get dragged in, causing conflict between him and Luna or Will. Deacon/Sheila arcs offer potential interference. Sheila, especially, is known to seize opportunities in chaos. She may insert herself as a protector, manipulator, or disruptor. Steffi, although not prominently featured in your spoilers, is always considered collateral damage. What Finn tells her, or doesn't, is critical. Themes and dramatic anchors. Beyond the plot, here's what makes this arc resonate and where you can pull emotional weight in your writing. 1. Truth versus illusion. Identity versus deception. The paternity test is more than biology, it's proof versus doubt. Who will believe and who will deny? How stable is identity when built on secrets? 2. Power, control, and agency. Luna's fighting for custody is a fight for agency. However, Katie and Bill's attempt to gain custody also represents an exertion of power. The tension lies in who is entitled to decide. 3. Loyalty, betrayal, and fractured alliances. Lee's betrayal in hiding, Finn's internal conflict, shifting alliances, all test who stands by whom when the stakes are high. For redemption or revenge. Luna's return suggests seeking redemption, a mother reclaiming her child. But her history could pull her into revenge. Will she fight for love or lash out in anger? 5. Motherhood and legitimacy. Motherhood is not just biological. It's recognized, accepted, and legal and emotional. Luna must prove not just that she is, but that she should be. 6. Consequences of secrets. Hidden truths never stay buried. Lee's secrecy, prior lies, and hidden identities, they all catch up. The arc is built on paying the price of silence. What might surprise us? Twists to watch for. The paternity test result might be misleading. For example, there could be a false positive, a switch sample, or a lab error. Even if Will is the father, the court may rule against Luna due to legal/character issues, past violence, criminality, etc. Remy might emerge as a potential father figure. However, the timeline or medical evidence could potentially complicate the outcome. Luna may attempt to blackmail, threaten, or manipulate, e.g., hold the baby hostage, to secure her claims. Sheila could use this moment to manipulate Luna or other players. She thrives when chaos reigns. Finn may secretly commission another test or investigate irregularities. Bill and Katie might later regret staking so much publicly. It could backfire socially or emotionally. You are welcome to share any video requests in the comments. I will make a video about it. Stay connected with the Glammed Rebel for all the latest updates, spoilers, and deep dive recaps. See you in the next video. Stay safe and healthy. May God keep you safe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell button for daily updates.